Hello everyone. In this video we are going to see how to create an opportunity. So an opportunity is nothing but a lead, okay, that has been uh, nourished basically. The marketing team generates the lead through various channels, and from where they filter the leads, and then you ultimately make that as an opportunity where you can actually give an estimate to a particular client. So to create an opportunity, we will go directly to a CRM module under the opportunity. So over here, this is a list view where you can find all the opportunity that has been created in the database, wherein you have the opportunity name, the contact name, email, phone number, opportunity company, salesperson, activities, deadlines, expected revenue, and the stages. And the second view you have is the Kanban view over here, where you can see the all the opportunities based on the stages, or on which stage is the opportunity line. So you can just view the entire in the Kanban view. Also, you can filter this by the date of creation, the closing date, based on the won or the lost stages over here. Okay. Also, you can have a group by the city, based on the city, or the country basically over here, or through the stages as well. So over here you can filter it down. So we'll create one. I'll just create with the slum budget over here for now. The customer, will select the customer. The customer is nothing but the contacts that will be creating it. Okay, for now I've just selected a granite construction, and this is a parent opportunity. So over here you can have an hierarchy, or you can create basically a grandparent, parent, and a child relation in the opportunity, and then you can assign it. So I'm not going to assign any parent because this is an ultimate parent, and our child opportunity will be the Sikofo. So I'll be creating it. This is the opportunity company. So basically this opportunity belongs to which company. So right now I've selected the SG Industries. The opportunity type, so we have the four types. So we have base scope, change order, new from PMs, quick and dirty. So right now I'll just select the base scope over here, and ship to is the client address where this you're going to deliver basically. So I just added an address. And this is the summary where you can define the entire summary over here. The last activity is wherein the modification that has been made, and this opportunity you will find in the last activity when it was made. Expected revenue, so this expected revenue is being directly calculated. It's an average of all the estimates that has been made, and divided by the number of estimates. So I'll explain that as we go further. This probability, the probability percentage is something wherein you change the state. Okay, so the probability changes as we change the state over here, and you can also edit it manually if you want, or directly. This is the expected closing date of an opportunity. Okay, is that 27. This is the contract number. Okay, if there is any. And below the summary you have this do not follow up button. Okay, so once you check this, okay, there are two more fields that follow up. There is like do not follow up until, or don't follow up reason. What's the reason you can specify, and do not follow up is like, well, the client has asked you not to follow up until 25th, and then you save it. Okay, so what happens is, in the whenever you open an opportunity, you will have a pop-up saying that do not follow up until 25th. Okay, so for now I'll just remove this. That's the functionality basically that we have made. Then we have, are they awarded? Is it yes, no, or you can have a drop down, and basically you can select like what kept us from winning. That's a text field over here. And the architect, so this is a contact field again. Okay, who is the architect basically for this? So now I'll just select this is the bid invite date, when the bid is going, whenever the invitation has been sent for a bid. This is the estimation due date, when, okay, the second date field, when will the estimate be ready, so you can specify basically the second date field, and the required delivery date. Okay, so these are information you can just put in over here. The project completion date. Okay, this is the win loss date, when you have won or lost basically the bid. This is the sales team. Okay, so you can create the sales team basically. The salesperson, you can assign a salesperson for this is the internal contacts or the employees. The pricing basically, it's a unit price, lump sum, you can specify over here. And the tax, so tax can be created. Okay, so here we have already predefined it. Okay, you can create by clicking on new button, and then you can just specify the color as you want. So for this opportunity that I have created is for if you're bidding to that an opportunity that has a boolean field. So once you click on no, okay, so basically you see the bids get disappear, the fields gets disappear if you're not bidding on it. So for now I just keep the bid on for the moment, and the priority you can set it over here, like how priority you're going to give for this opportunity. And over here you have the tabs of RFIs, request for information, request for quotation, estimate, sale order, and the meetings. So you can directly book a meeting from the calendar view over here. So sales orders, so if this opportunity gets converted into a project, and then an estimate gets converted into sale order, you get a sale order over here. These are all the estimates that are linked to this opportunity will display over here. The RFQs that you have created for this particular opportunity, and the RFIs. Below here are all the tabs, okay, that we have over here created. So now I'll just create, so in this basically, you, in the parent, you cannot have any information for the estimates. Okay, you cannot keep any information basically. Okay, you can obviously add the contacts. Okay, so I'll just add contacts for this opportunity. Okay, and once you save it, the bidders get auto populate over here. These are nothing but the company, and the contacts are the basically the specific person for the company. So if there is, if you don't have it, you can create one. Just click on new, and then here you can define whether it's an individual, it's a company. Basically you can select the company name, the address, office number, email address, website. So you can configure all the details over here, and then you can add the contacts for this particular company. When you add it, so this will be the contact person of this particular company. So that's how it's linked. So I've already created one. Okay, so to create and contact, we'll be creating a separate video for it. You can check it out. And these are the estimates, so I'll be creating one copy. Let's delete this line. Yeah. So this is my parent, and so now I'm going to create a child, basically, wherein all the information I'm going to log in over there. Let's say that is super 4. Just add the customers to it, and I'll link the opportunity, basically the ones that we have already created. So here, the one that I've created, I just select Slum version. In the same way, we can define the opportunity type, the base scope, we are going the address, we are going to ship it. Summary, you can define the summary as font, and just create the records over here now. Okay. So this child opportunity is the one that actually tells you who is actually a child. So if I go in Slum version now, so in over here you'll find the SOCO4 as the child, so that so you can have multiple childs for this Slum version. So that's how the relation can be defined in this. And just go back to this breadcrumb to the SOCO4. Okay, the bidders and the contacts gets copied. Okay. Over here, these are the estimates where you can actually create the estimates directly from this tab. Okay. So the drop down that you will be seeing will be filtered out based on your bidders. Okay, that we have already created, which is linked like the bidder and the contacts. Bidders are the company and the contacts are the salesperson or the project managers for that particular company. So you can, so one company can have multiple contacts, so you can create those multiple contacts over here. And this is an estimate, basically, so wherein you can define the estimates over here. You can select the base scope. So over here, the scope type, you have a drop down complete. So I'll just show you. So these are all the drop downs, that is bid, signage, bid, architect, multivariant class. So all these are the drop downs. So if you don't find any, you can create a new over here and name it, and then you can save and close it. So for now, I'm just selecting one. This is the summary. You can create a summary, and then you have this an internal link where in the entire estimate will pop up. Okay, so first I'll just save this, and then I'll click on this internal link wherein you see the ship to address gets copied directly and the bill to. So these are linked, and then you can again change it from over here. Okay, so these are nothing but the bill to address. Okay, so this is a sales representative, and the projects, basically if there is any link, but for now it's just an opportunity. We have not yet converted into a project. Okay, so for creating an estimate, I'll have a separate video for it. Okay, so this is how you'll find all the estimates over here, the RFIs that are linked to this opportunity, the RFQs, this. Under certifications, you have the certifying agencies. Okay, so you can specify the certifications over here. Okay, for the certificates, so it's test notes, you can define the certification date. Okay, so when it has been issued, let's say it's been issued today, and over here you have it like the non-expiring, which is per the certificate does not have an expiring date. You can check this boolean as well. Okay, and it has an expiration date, so you can just select the date that has it has there is any expiration date over here, and then you can save it. Okay, the status gets active over here, and it's I'll show you one thing as well. Okay, so if there is any certificate that has been issued, okay, and it has an expiration date, let's say it has been already expired somewhere. Let me change this to the last month. So it has been expired for this one. So it will always pop up in red. So it will give you a notification that the which certificate has been expired and status, whether it's active or inactive. So you can have a complete track of your certifications over here. And these are the need more info tab, wherein you can define the project type. Is it a public? It's a private sector. The labor type over here. Okay, you can create the labor types. The project location, total project cost. This is the marketing information, the campaign. Okay, from which campaign the source has been generated, or the medium. Then over here you can always have the sources uh, who, who referred this. Over here you have the contact information of the company, address, the website, language, the contact name, job position, and the mobile number. In notes we have two, like the internal notes and the external notes. So you can always maintain the notes over here. So as I said earlier, mentioned, like you will have this all the types. So now that we have created an estimate over here, one this that I've showed. For estimation, we'll have a separate video wherein we'll be explaining how to create a proper estimates. So this is just for the linkage, so that you will come to know the estimate number, the lead, basically the last update, build to date, status of it. Everything will have the information in your opportunity itself. So in the next video, we'll be seeing like how an opportunity gets converted into a project, and which estimates can be the estimates that gets converted into a sale order. Thank you.